First, we have acquired many modern high-tech weapon systems. Take the Oreshnik, for example. Not Oreshkin, but Oreshnik. And not long ago, we showed that such types of weapons are not strategic. Now we hear some experts in the United States say, no, this is still strategic weaponry. Well, we need to sort this out. I won't go into details now, but we need to sort this out. This, of course, takes time. We have another hypersonic weapon, Kinzhal, and intercontinental range weapon, Avangard. We might have more. Other systems might appear. We haven't forgotten anything we planned. Everything is progressing and there will be results. Here is the first part. The second is tactical nuclear weapons. It talks about strategic, but the tactical ones, you know, are many times more powerful than what the Americans once dropped on Japan, on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Was it 20 kilotons or something? Here it is many times more. It's just tactical weapons. And you see, there are also pitfalls here. We are not deploying it anywhere. So that means in Belarus, yes, except for Belarus. And the Americans have it all over the world, throughout Europe, in Turkey, everywhere. But we have more of it. That's true. We know that there is. There are people in the States who say we don't need any extension, but if they don't need it, then we don't need it either. No? Overall, we are fine. We are confident in our nuclear shield. We know what to do tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. If it's not needed, it's not needed. You started with a visit to the United States, to Alaska. We did not talk with President Trump about almost any issues, even the bilateral agenda. We only talked about the possibilities and ways to resolve the Ukrainian crisis. Overall, this is already good. In my opinion, President Trump, well, we have known him for a long time. He likes to be a bit provocative. We all see this. The whole world sees it. But he is, in principle, such a person who knows how to listen. Strangely enough, listens, hears, responds. So, in principle, he is quite a comfortable conversationalist, I would say. That's it. And the fact that we made an attempt to search for and find possible solutions to the Ukrainian crisis, in my opinion, is not bad. This is the first point. Second, in any case, the discussion, although superficial, was about the restoration of Russian-American relations, which are not just at a standstill, but at the lowest level in for all the times that can be remembered. And it seems to me that the very fact of our meeting, the very fact of the visit, and I am grateful to the President for how he organized it. All these are signs aimed at considering the restoration of bilateral relations. And in my opinion, this is good for everyone, for us in a bilateral sense, and for the entire international community. When we talked with my friend, and I truly consider the chairman of the People's Republic of China, Mr. Xi Jinping, my friend, we have established very trusting personal relations. He said, we in China welcome, and he didn't say this publicly, but when we were talking one-on-one, we welcome the restoration and normalization of Russian-American relations in China. And if anything depends on us, we will do everything to facilitate this. But the visit to the People's Republic of China had, of course, a much broader character. Why? Well, firstly, because we were together marking the end of the Second World War. As a result of this joint struggle, Russia and China, Russia primarily in the fight against Nazism, and then together in the fight against Japanese militarism, made a huge contribution. I have already spoken about this. It is enough to look at enormous human sacrifices that Russia and China made on the altar of this victory. That is the first point. Second, still it is of course from our side, just as from China's side, when the chairman came to the celebration of the 9th of May in Russia. This means that we remain in the spirit of this alliance. The visit to China had such a global fundamental character. And this allowed us, of course, on the sidelines of these events to discuss the situation in the world, synchronize our watches, talk about the development of bilateral relations in the economy, in humanitarian areas, in the cultural sphere, and in the field of education. We have now decided to declare the upcoming years as the years of education. What does this actually mean? It means that we want to are working and will continue to work with young people, and this is look into the future. I highly value the results, and in my opinion it was another good step forward in the development of our relations.
Vladimir Vladimirovich, it seems to me that you are the first world leader to call Trump a comfortable interlocutor. People say anything about him, but not that.
You know, I'm speaking sincerely, right? I know we all, as I said, like to engage in some showmanship, in my opinion. So, and raise questions sharply there. In this speech, I said he defends his national interests as he defines them. But sometimes, I will repeat once more, sometimes it's better to hear a direct position than some evasive words that are hard to understand. But I want to repeat this, not just to say some nice words. We talked for about an hour and a half, right? I expressed my position. He listened to me attentively, did not interrupt. I also listened to him attentively. We exchanged. The questions are complex, you understand? I won't go into details because that's not customary. He says, listen, this will be difficult to do. I say, yes. Well, yes, you see, we started discussing some details. We discussed, you see, I want it to be like this. We discussed not like someone saying, I think you should do this and you do that and you take off your hat. You understand? Well, there was nothing like that. Of course, it's important for this to reach a logical conclusion to a result. That's true, but it's a complex process. I have spoken about this as well, achieving a balance of interests. Reaching a consensus is difficult, but if we approach this and achieve it during discussions, then these are substantial agreements that one can hope will work for a long time. We were simply discussing possible settlement options, you understand? We spoke quite openly, honestly. What will come of it, I don't know. But we are ready to continue this discussion. And whose idea was it to meet in Alaska?
Well, what difference does it make? The main thing is that we met. Thank you.
So, Ivan Timofeyevich, we were comfortable in Alaska.